Welcome back to The Courtney Show. Today we're going to talk about four-letter words. No, not a different four-letter word. Perhaps the most cringeworthy of all four-letter words if you are like most business owners. And that word is sell. We are going to get through this. Hi, I'm Courtney foster-donahue, and you are watching The Courtney Show, a weekly show for business owners who don't take themselves too seriously. And today, we're going to talk about selling. Now, this is part of an issue that pops up a lot among my students, and this is something that I happen to have really strong opinions about, so I figured, hey, why not share those strong opinions with all of you fine folks here on the interwebs? And so that's what I'm doing right here, right now, on this video. Now, as it turns out, unfortunately, the consensus among a lot of business owners is that selling is sleazy. And maybe you feel that way too. But not only do I not think that selling is sleazy, I actually think that to sell is the best way to serve. And if that made you squirm uncomfortably in your seat, then good, stick around, because I can set you free from that mindset over the next few minutes. If your business is struggling or not getting where you want it to go, then you really need to stick around for this. Now, let's get back to basics. Today, I'm going to call on my friend, Merriam-Webster, to remind us what the word sell actually means in the first place. He lives in my phone. Well, he is or was a real person, but now he lives in my phone. And also in here. Here's the dictionary definition of the word sell. 1, give or hand over something in exchange for money. 2, persuade someone of the merits of. Let's break it down. For that first definition, that something being exchanged is the product or service that you sell in your business, or as I like to call it, a solution to a problem. Now, you may not believe me today, but whatever product or service you sell in your business, that is a solution to a problem. Even art solves problems. Art especially solves problems. Big ones. But that's another juicy topic for another episode. So, not offering your product or service, your solution, keeping it to yourself and playing small, that just leaves a bunch of people with unsolved problems. And that is far from serving. And I don't know about you, but as a consumer, I want my problems solved. And if I have to spend a little money to get those problems solved, then fine. Whatever gets me on the other side of the problem. Glad I solved that one. Now, let's break down that other definition of the word sell. To persuade someone of the merits of. We need to persuade someone of the merits of something so that they see that your product or service could be a solution to their problem. And if we can't, then they won't see the value or the utility in that item and they won't get it, which leaves that problem unsolved, which is no good. So, selling is a must. Furthermore, if they don't even know something is a problem, if they don't have awareness of it, then you need to shine a light on that to be able to persuade them at all. It's like priming a surface before you paint it. But I get it. Persuasion is a triggering word for a lot of people because people often make it synonymous with manipulation. And that's when selling feels icky. And we don't want you to feel icky. But persuasion and manipulation are not the same thing. Now, of course, I know that some people may sell more aggressively than others, and that may not be your jam, but that's okay. That's their problem, not your problem. That's the way other people sell. You don't have to sell that way. And don't let your dislike for some people's choices be a reason for you to not make any choices at all. Ooh, that's good. So persuasion is problem solving. It's making a strong case for something. And bringing it full circle, one of the best ways to do that is to sell. Now, if that still sounds a little counterintuitive to you, think about it this way. Say you have a magical elixir. And this magical elixir can cure disease. It can put more money in your bank account. It can make people love you. Needless to say, it's a very magical elixir. Just go with me. Now, that thing I just described, that sounds pretty awesome. That's not something I should keep to myself, right? And if I could somehow make more of it, if it could really do the things I said it could do, then I should share it with the world because it would make the world a better place. It would make people happier, richer, more loveder. Magical elixir. However, I don't share it with the world by simply placing it in front of the world. No, that wouldn't get anyone's attention. People wouldn't know the value of what you had. They wouldn't know the benefits. They wouldn't even know if they needed it if you didn't communicate what it could do. It would just look like any old magical elixir. Magical elixir. Or just an elixir. Or just an empty glass. No, you have to tell people about it. And like our dictionary definition said, persuade someone of the merits of. You don't just stand behind it, you serve it. And that's why I say that selling is serving. And if you have a product or service that can help someone improve the quality of their life or even save that life, then not selling that thing, quite frankly, is selfish. So don't be selfish. Sell fish. No, don't sell fish. Unless you're like a fishmonger or a seafood distributor. And if we take it one step further, not selling is not just selfish, it's self-sabotage. If you believe in what you do or what you offer, if you want to make it your life's work, if it's your purpose, if it's the thing you enjoy doing the most, if it's your calling, if it's the area in which you want to manifest the most abundance, or whatever buzzwords you need to hear to understand this, then you need to make money from it. You have to. Otherwise, it's not your life's work. It can't be. It would be a hobby you do, or at best a side hustle. And if something is a side hustle, then it can't really be your life's work. Because at the end of the day, you need to make money to buy food, clothing, and shelter. So you either make money doing the thing that you feel called to do, the thing that you do that makes you feel fulfilled, that helps other people, or you don't. Or you do that on the side while you do something else, which means you can't really commit yourself to your true calling. And that doesn't make any sense. That sounds sad. But that's the reality of playing small and not selling, and therefore not serving. So you've got to sell. And you can be as aggressive as you want to, or not. There are lots of different and creative ways to persuade someone of the merits of something, and that's a personal choice based on you and what you're selling. Maybe you focus more on selling the way something makes someone feel. Maybe you sell the lifestyle. Maybe you sell through entertainment. Magical elixir. There are many ways to sell a thing, and for inspiration, you don't have to look any further than your newsfeed, your television, or this video. That's coming. Whatever you do, the moral of the story is this. If you've got something good and real and helpful, let people know about it. And don't just stick it in front of them, serve it to them. Sell it, because selling is serving and solving problems. And there is nothing sleazy about that. Ooh, alliteration. That was good. I should do this more often. Speaking of selling, I want to sell something to you so that I can serve you better. See what I did there? And not just something, but 3 things. Are you ready? If you want to grow your business and turn likes into leads leveraging the power of Facebook, then I have just the thing, my acclaimed program, FB Framework. With thousands of students and mountains of testimonials, there's no question, FB Framework works. You can learn more at thefbframework.com. If you want to scale your business using the magic of online courses, then my meta-titled program, The Course could be just the thing. Imagine getting your course idea out of your head and into the world where it belongs in less than 6 weeks. That can be a thing. Your thing, if you head over to Courtney'sCourse.com. And finally, if you want to get more done this quarter than you ever thought possible, then you should check out my business membership, ThriveMind. It's all about action, access, and accountability. Learn more at jointhrivemind.com. Bam! 3 calls to action. I did it. Didn't hurt one bit. I sold things. I made it happen. Oh, look! A baby billboard. Options for you. I have sold to you. You have been served. No, not that. Not served. Not like in a legal way. No. Just gonna end this episode. I just added that in. You can just edit that on top. It's fine. Just a little addition there. Clapboard, babies, camera, nailed it, on a roll. There's gonna be bloopers?
Nailed it.